Hello guys, what is up, and welcome back to an important video on the channel. So actually we're going to be covering stage 3 of the Doomsday event, and we're going to talk about when it's going to happen and what could potentially go wrong with the event. So I'm going to hop straight into it, and the first thing we're going to be talking about is stage 3 of the cables with the Doomsday device. So I haven't covered stage 1 or 2, I did not think they were that important. It's basically these wires that were appearing. Today we got stage 3, which is the final stage, and as you can see we have tons of wires going around. It looks like stuff is being traveled through them. These ones on the bottom left are pumping a little bit, and they all do lead to Midas's room. Now Midas's room, the Doomsday device, was not powered up whatsoever, and now as you can see in the background it is all powered up. You can see fog, and I'm going to talk about what the fog could potentially be. You can see he was definitely working on it a ton. All the wires lead into it, and it is all powered on and ready to go. It's probably set for the Doomsday event, which is probably going to be, which brings me into my next thing. The Doomsday event is probably going to be next Saturday, so around May 30th we're probably going to be getting the event. That would be about a week before the season ends for season 3. So it would make a lot of sense if we got our event a week before the season, so we could, you know, have the event, probably mess around with some of the changes it gives us, if any. It could kind of be like the volcano event and the unvaulting event, where it basically gave us those 2 map changes and it led up to the next season where we had, you know, the new locations with the futuristic Neo-Tilted and Mega Mall. So I believe that during this event, this Doomsday device will create a flood over time, so we will slowly start to see the water rise. That will be the map change that we will experience, kind of like how the orbs started cracking before Season X, and I think we are definitely going to be experiencing the water levels rising up, and that'll be our lead up to Season 3, Chapter 2, where we have the theme as underwater, flood, all that kind of crazy stuff. I love that it's all powered on now. We even have these wires all powered up and ready. We even have a massive one going right next to us, and I think this is really cool, and I'm really hyped. It's all building up now. We have, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys right here. If you guys don't know, the date, the end time is June 4th. So we have June 4th. It's going to be the end of the season, meaning we don't have long. We have about 20 days left. I'm not counting right now, but we have about 14 days actually. And this is awesome so far. So Doomsday event is most likely going to be giving us a flood over time for that week span between the event and the end of the season. Last thing, during the event, a lot of things could happen, but I don't think that Midas's Doomsday device is supposed to bring up the water. I don't know what he's trying to do with this device, but I don't believe his intention is going to be to make the water rise. I do believe that it's going to go wrong somehow. So I think that fog that's in the background, that purple fog, is definitely the storm. I think that is the storm. He's trying to harvest the storm. He's trying to harvest the storm's energy to kind of, you know, make a Doomsday device that's going to maybe cover the island in some storm or something. But he's definitely harvesting the storm's energy, as you can see right here. Now, I think he harvested it from Tempest too, because you can see Tempest's suit is sitting there without all of the storm stuff. So either we're in an alternate dimension where Tempest is actually dead or something. Like right here, you can see he's obviously not living, or his suit is sitting there and he conquered him, kind of like how there's the wall of, I can't see it right now, but kind of like how there's the wall of people on the, let me show it. So it's like he put the suit up there, kind of like how he put the wall of helmets. That he's putting this guy right here. That wall right there. So maybe Tempest was an important villain and he had to take him down, and now he has his suit as like an eternal trophy. Or an alternate theory is that Midas is actually Tempest and he's maybe part of the Seven. The engineer, people are thinking that that picture frame in the background is his significant other. I'm thinking maybe I also think the engineer would be a really good name for one of the visitors. So I mean, who knows at this point? Midas could be one of the 7. Who nobody even knows. There's some crazy theories circulating around right now. But I'm just gonna stick with what we know. All we know is the Doomsday device is powering up. It's getting ready. It's going to have something go wrong during the event, which is probably going to be May 30th. And, that's basically all I have. So, I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on. Glad I could let you all know what's happening. And till next time, keep it reaping.